I made this post the early hours of today, and I intentionally put the screenshots here for those who did not see that post initially. I was using it to refer to Regina Daniels, and not her alone, but people who have similar issues with her. I said they should go for reconciliation if that man still wants them. And this is the reason. I saw a lot of reaction under that update, but I want to talk about the sacrifices that comes with relating with elderly men, whether you're married to them or you are planning to marry them. I will start by saying that whether you marry a poor man or you marry a rich man, God has intentionally created some challenges with the union. The only thing you can do is to tell God to help you to overcome. Many of us that claim that we marry at the very early stage in life, and you marry that man when he had nothing, there is no woman that will marry a man that does not have prospects. Those of you talking about the fact that you married at a very early stage, the man was young when you married him, and so he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything, but he had a prospect. You too, you were looking for husband that time. So if truly you want to marry somebody and suffer, you can go to the street, those cripple and those people who don't have prospects, who have cerebral palsy, who are narcissists, pick them and bring them in. But for you to marry somebody who is healthy, who is educated, maybe he's a graduate or he has learned a skill and is doing well in that skill, and you said yes to him, it is because of the fact that you know that he has a future. He has a prospect. You have pictured him in the next 10 years, 20 years, and you know that he has a very bright future. Plus the fact that he will have been the best among the suitors coming to you that time. So that one is not part of the story. Even as that, everyone will face his own challenge. I wouldn't know if this video can get to her. But if it's not getting to her, I know that there is a lot of Regina Daniels in our society. When you are going for an elderly man, know that you are going there to sacrifice. Apart from normal challenges that come with matrimony, with you getting married, apart from that one that is already a standby challenge, you are adding your own marital challenge with sacrifices when you are going for elderly man. We must understand that whether we like it or not, every blessed day we will be seeing elderly men who are in dear need of a wife. So don't go for elderly people. Má lọ fẹ́yàn àgbàlagbà, má lọ fẹ́yàn tó lówó. If a rich man come approach you, ask for your hand in marriage, are you going to tell him to go and bury all his money? Apart from sex, the next thing that breaks marriage is money. Because money answereth all things. If there is no money, you cannot even maintain your own personal life as an individual. Money is very important. But as important as it is, if a man is wealthy, it is when you are married to that man that you will know that the challenges and the sacrifices that comes with getting married to an elderly person is more than that money. The whole world will see you as if you went there because of money. They will have forgotten that you too, God has blessed you in certain area. If you find yourself in that shoe, you see, one thing that happened to us as women is the fact that when we get married to an elderly man, we think we can use the strategy that can be used for younger guys for them. It cannot work. If you get married to an elderly man, when I say elderly, I mean the age gap between you and that man, he can father you. By virtue of age, he can give birth to you. You guys are not people of the same generation. The only thing you can do to enjoy yourself with that man in that marriage is for you to relate with him with a clean mind. You cannot use a strategy that you will use for a guy of your age. You can't use it for an elderly man. If you are fortunate enough that that man loves you, don't take that love for granted. Don't think you can use all these strategies of a woman for him. It will not work because why? He has related with several women. You are not the first, you are not the second, you are not the third. And another sacrifice you are going to do or you are going to make is the fact that The fantasy, the lovey-dovey, the other sexual fantasy in your brain, you have to sacrifice those part of your life for him, for your family, even for your children and for yourself. Because I am telling you that what you have, a lot of people are looking forward to have that thing. It comes with sacrifices. I don't know how I can explain this thing to us. You see, I'm a kind of person that I'm very, very conversant, and I'm very good when it comes to academic things. So when I see doctors and professors, I'm always happy. When I put in for PhD, I started the first year, the second year, the third year. It got to a state I said to myself that the stress of this thing is more than the title doctor that you are going to bear when you are done with it. Because I said, so this is what these people went through. The wahala is too much for me. So I just liken it to that, because people are not there with you. They just believe you are there enjoying all the money, the everything. They never can tell the kind of sacrifices. Your families love you, and when they call you, you interact with them, you give them something, they visit you, you give them things. They never can tell the kind of pain and sacrifices you go through in that house. I'm saying this because I discovered that a whole lot of people who got married to elderly men, they have similar challenges. Yesterday, I was in a Zoom section with a lady, a section that's supposed to be for 35 minutes. That section lasted for 1 hour, 10 minutes. Because the first 20 minutes of that section, she was crying. I just had my cheek. I was looking at her on that Zoom section. She said the man always give her one word answer, monolingual response. She wants this man to sit down, start talking with her from morning to evening and all of that. But this is an elderly man. He has already passed through all these stages of lovey-dovey. Probably he did it with some women at the early stage of his life, and it doesn't work for him. That is why I said if you are going for an elderly man, you have to sacrifice a whole lot. If you are the type that you are always sitting down, imagining all the love fantasies, the sexual fantasies, the lovey-dovey, the everything, if you are married to an elderly man, you might not be able to achieve that with him. This is you. You have never been married. This man is your first marriage. How will it make you feel if all of those people fighting for you, when they are done, they will all go to their house and go and relax? So that is the sacrifices that comes with relating with an elderly person. If we say that everybody should start running away from elderly people, we are going to be making a mistake. Yes, may God rest the soul of Chief Conro. We were told that during his lifetime, he was in dire need of a wife, even before God called him to rest. So every day we will keep seeing people like this. You are the one that will learn how to interact with them. You cannot get married to an elderly man and expect that he's going to relate with you with a young guy of your age. You have to sacrifice a lot. And part of the sacrifice you are going to do is the fact that you cannot use the strategy that will work with a young guy, with these people. There is nothing you can do that they don't know. Because they have been with women before you. It could be his second marriage or his third marriage, his fourth. That could be your own first marriage. That's the first man in your own life. Or that's your first marriage. Because strategy, there's no strategy you are going to bring that a woman has never used for him before. So all this strategy of shouting his name up and down, he will stand up to defend himself, defend his name. It doesn't mean that he didn't love you. Most of the time, when you find yourself in marriage with these elderly people, you have to, apart from the fact that you have to relate with them with a clean mind. Don't try to play smart. If you 100% submit, you will see that you will enjoy him even more. But in a situation where you want to take the lead, you want to interact with him as if he's your age mate, you will start having problems. People will start coming as if they want to defend you, as if they love you. At the end of the day, by the time they make you to lose that place, you will see that they will mess you up. Yeah, if the man still wants you, go and look for a means to reconcile with him. You and him alone. The fact that you have decided to, because I listened to one of your video where you said the DRUG he was talking about, you don't do that before. It was when you came to his house that you started doing DRUG, etc. You see, you don't have to go to that route, or because you want to stay with him, or because you want to maintain your position with him. Many of the people hailing you now, they are the one that will insult you later. That is why I said relationship or union with elderly men comes with a whole lot of sacrifices. It is when you are there that you will know the wahala. You will know the level of sacrifice that you are going to do. I know a woman that has been with her husband for the past 12 years and they see only 3 times in a year. The man comes home 3 times a year. He will come January, spend 1 month, travel. Come June, spend 1 month, travel. Come September, spend 1 month and travel. And they have been doing like that for the past 12 years. So that is our own sacrifices. Everyone has his own price to pay. So if they now tell you that, when she was enjoying the money, she didn't call anybody. Even a place where there is no money, challenges are there. Don't allow people to start painting a perfect world for you. There is no perfect world anywhere. There is no perfect world anywhere. You will see people that maybe their own sacrifice that they have to pay is when they get married to a young guy of their age, they do lovey-dovey, they do everything. When there is fight, the man will beat them blue-black. There are a lot of men that they are narcissists. Some are lazy. They can't do any work. It is the woman that is feeding them. So don't allow anybody to give you an impression that there is a perfect world anywhere. And so you have this challenge because you got married to an elderly person. An elderly man is one of the best people to be married to if you have a clean heart. Tó bá ti fi inú mímọ́ bá wọn ṣe, ó máa ní problem. Because you are not the first woman in their life. There is no strategy you want to use that can work with them. Maybe you want to use one strategy to manipulate. Manipulation don't work with elderly people. Oh, then lọ síbẹ̀, you are going there as a wife. You are going there as a nanny. You are going there as a caregiver. You are going there as a mother, as a sex, this thing. I don't want to call it something else. You are going there as a complete woman. And the more a man grows, as a man ages in his life, as he ages, the more he grows, the more he will need a woman. It is the woman that grows, and the more the woman grows, she's no more in need of the man. She needs her children more. But in old age, the man needs a woman more. Because that time you become the caregiver. So that is the sacrifice you have to do as a young lady going for an elderly man. Because destiny might align you there. People that are saying, for a younger person, God or destiny has not aligned you with a younger man. This is where destiny aligns you. Who is a woman in this life that is married that does not have challenge? No challenges. God intentionally created challenges together with union. Me as a person, there are some seminars, some teachings that I have been under. When I was in my underterry, I was going to other seminars, attending them. But at some point in my life, I discovered that the experiences of those people does not work for me. And a lot of people that I want my life to be exactly like their own life, I was now striving out, struggling. I want to be like them. Eventually, destiny says, I didn't align you here. My dear sister, if your husband still wants you, forget about all this noise. Go to him and make reconciliation. As an elderly person, plus his status, you cannot expect him to be the one to come to you. All these elderly people, if God helps you, that is not a narcissist, is not agbaya. You know, in Yoruba side, there's what we call agbaya. That is an elderly person that is not a good person. You understand that we use his being elderly to cheat a young person. If it's not like that, you know he loves you. All these things are just side talks. I really don't understand what you saw there, but I know that there is a general sacrifice that every lady who got married to elderly man will do, and that sacrifice is number one. You cannot expect him to relate with you like a young guy will do. You have to sacrifice all the romantic part of your life. You sacrifice that. Apart from that, you cannot expect him to sit down with you, be running up and down with you, just like a young guy is going to do. Even those who got married to a young person, they have their own challenges in life. There is no 100% anywhere. Don't allow anyone to paint a perfect world in your brain. You are now imagining something that can never be real till Jesus come back. Yes, everybody cries. Even Jesus cries. Bible says Jesus wept. If Jesus can weep, then who am I? Yes, it is a sacrifice that you have to pray that God will help you to do. Challenges that you have to pray that God will help you to overcome. When I was speaking with somebody recently, I just noticed that it is not as if this man does not love this lady. But the lady she has already set her own love language in her heart. And she believes that once this man is not doing all of this, it means the man does not love her. This is a man who is elderly, who has done a whole lot of this with women in the past in his past life, and it doesn't work for him. So you cannot come and give him the template of how he's going to treat you. The man was saying, tell your client anything she needs, she should let me know. This is a man that loves you. You go out to the streets, all the people advising you, do they have a husband that they want to give to you? Don't let them paint your husband like a demon or devil for you. If you are in a shoe and you can say to yourself that this person, at least you know you have peace with him, don't allow anyone to deceive you and paint a perfect world. There's no perfect world anywhere. Dear Regina, you are a very strong woman. And people who are in the same shoes with you that got married to elderly people, you see, this thing happened because you never expect it. Getting married to an elderly person comes with a whole lot of sacrifices, a whole lot of work. People will embarrass you, they will insult you. Look at how they insult young women, young wives. Maybe a man takes the second or third or fourth wife, people will insult those wives. It's part of the challenges that come with marrying an elderly man. If the man does not need you, he won't marry you. My dear sister, if your husband did not send you packing, go back to your house. Go back to him. Go and make reconciliation. All these things that your family members are doing, they are doing it because they love you. But they never can tell what you are passing through, what you are seeing in that house that makes you to feel weak. You are not weak, you're a strong woman. If at all you want to end it all with him, you are not going through the right channel. You're not going through the right route. You and some other people going through all of this. I'm just saying it. Probably because I've seen a whole lot of things with people who got married to elderly people, and I discovered that they have the same challenges, the same form of challenges, because the man has related with so many women in his life. There is no strategy that can work with them. There is no manipulative tips or skills that can work with him. Before you start it, he knows what you want to do. The only thing tó lè mú ẹ gbádùn lọ́dọ̀ wọn ni kó o bá wọn fi inú mímọ́ bá wọn ṣe. A man who has been married before you married, has been married before, there is no strategy that can work with him. You don't go there with bad intention. If you go there with bad intention, immediately you will know. Because he's elderly. He has related with women. My dear sister, I don't want this video to be too long, but if you are in a shoe and you could sit down and imagine that, oh, ever since I've been with this man, he has been good to me, he has been... Look at the positive part of that union. If you go back to the street now, they will mess you up. They will start telling you are pretty, you're beautiful, you're educated, you're sound, you're this, you're that. How can you carry the whole of this beauty to go and sit in the house of an old man and all of that? They will start painting, start praising you, making you look as if you're more beautiful than you are. Of course, you're a beautiful woman. But all this beauty is better to be under a man than to carry that beauty to the street. Have you not seen a woman, an elderly woman, a woman of 55-year-old, somebody send her noodles on her and the noodles started flying up and down? Very pretty woman. I imagine how pretty that woman would be when she was younger. If she has been under a man, probably that wouldn't have happened to her. So, tó bá ti lè ṣe sacrifice yẹn, má lọ fẹ́ àgbàlagbà. Ọjọ́ tó ti agree, the day you agree that you are going for an elderly person, you should know that you are going there for sacrifice. You sacrifice a lot. But the sacrifice comes with reward. We understand that a lot of people, when they cry, they will still suffer together with that crying. But when you weep, when you cry, you will see a place you sit whereby AC will blow on you, you dry your tears, and life goes on. My dear sister, don't be a prey that the predators will come and predate on. Don't be a property for the public. Go and look for how to do reconciliation. You are so pretty, and most time like that, all these men that they don't have anything to offer you, they are the first to come and act like the Holy Spirit. You will think you have seen a good person. By the time he will use you and dump you, you won't be able to go back to your husband's house again. Don't allow people to give you the wrong counsel. Relating with an old man, an elderly man, comes with sacrifices. Relating with a young man comes with sacrifices. Just that the sacrifices, the price everyone will pay is different. That is the price you have to pay. And you have to face it. If it has been a younger man, it will have been a different ball game. But it will still come with his own sacrifice. I hope this message meets you in peace. And as for many who are in our shoe, when you get married to an elderly person, if you have any bad intention, change it. It cannot work with them. An elderly man is matured. He has related with women. He knows all the street and manipulative tips of a woman. So the best thing is to submit and do whatever he asks you to do. Relate with him according to his own schedule. If you want to bring your own formula, it will not work with him. It is well with us.